What's up, everyone? Batman, one of the most famous superheroes ever, despite having no superpowers. Lies! I'm not falling for that no powers realism junk. Nah, Batman has one superpower, and it's been around for decades. A lot of you said that superpower is intelligence, determination, fear tactics. All good guesses, but the power I'm talking about is something far less acknowledged, something the characters rarely or never bring up. So, here's a common scenario with the Caped Crusader. He's caught in a jam, be it a death trap or surrounded by henchmen. It's looking bleak for the Dark Knight, but he whips a gadget out of his utility belt and saves his own skin. Wait, how could those things fit in his belt? They're way too big. You know, it happens a lot, and it's the most noticeable in the live-action movies. Batman either grabs a tool from behind his back or from out of the camera's view, and that's Batman's superpower, hammer space. Just like in the classic cartoons, a character puts their hand behind their back, which we can't see, and yanks out a sign or dynamite, whatever. We let it slide with video games, pulling an object from behind the back, even if the characters don't have pockets. Where are they hiding it?
But here's the deal, we accept it. It's made up video game shit. How does Link carry all that stuff? Doesn't matter. It's the kind of thing you're not meant to think about. But you kinda drew my attention to it there!
Even games that proudly call themselves grounded and realistic are guilty of it. The Arkham universe does this too, and I won't be criticizing those games because they're games. We know the drill. Same with animation. There's some cheating with the laws of physics there. Where do the white eyes come from? And how can they emote? And don't get me started on the mouth in Batman Beyond. But the live action movies, I'm not going easy on them. There is clear use of hammer space in them. Some might say the pouches on the belts cover all the gadgets. What pouches? In some movies, the belt is completely naked. Batman 89 and Batman Returns imply that the belt has a conveyor mechanism, moving tools from the back to the front. Okay, you can't expect me to buy that the batarangs, spear gun, line launcher, bolus launcher, napalm bomb, and frequency jammer are all behind him. They would be so cluttered together. Good thing he has the cape to hide them all. The 1960s show is a little more attentive with the gadgets, showing them in the pouches on the belt. But outside of that, it can be shameless with hammer space, but in the best way.
Gosh, Batman, it's sure a good thing you brought that empty alphabet soup bat container.
Convenient spray, hypersonic Deus Ex Machina polarity, whatever, and the Bat Shield, which is big enough for two people to hold. Watch Batman put it away. You can hear it hit the floor.
You see, Robin, you betrayed yourself in that candy store.
The funny thing about the use of hammer space in these movies is that Batman isn't someone who breaks the fourth wall, with exceptions.
If you can't trust Santa, whom can you trust?
But then he does something straight out of Looney Tunes. I know, it's all cinematic editing to keep the pace going and make things more concise. But realistically, none of this makes sense. Additionally, the movies and other media for that matter are also toy commercials. So yeah, we have a lot of gadgets show up and then never used again. They did their job. I'm not calling foul on these movies for doing hammer space. Frankly, I'm a sucker for that small touch of fantasy or cartoonish nature.
I've never seen those before in my life.
Bazooka?
I have a permit for that.
And there is suspension of disbelief in movies. It's just that it happens so often with Batman, like a long-running, unspoken rule. Nobody questions it, and we accept it no problem.
This, I believe, is the shark repellent. And the bat bomb.
And that is the special quality about Batman. Gizmos alongside theatrics. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't ruin any of these movies for you. So what do you think about Batman using hammer space? Till next time.